Today we are going to see about a fairy tale story, The 11 Swan Princes. It's a story of love, sacrifice, and the triumph of good over evil. Once upon a time, in a vast and prosperous kingdom, there lived a noble and just king who ruled with wisdom and kindness. He had 11 brave and handsome sons and one beautiful and loving daughter, the princess. Sadly, their beloved mother, the queen, had passed away, leaving a deep void in their hearts. The princess took it upon herself to care for her brothers, filling the role of a mother with great affection and dedication. She taught them their lessons, played with them, and looked after their every need with love and patience. The bond between the siblings was unbreakable, and they found solace in each other's company. One day, the king gathered his children and announced that he had decided to remarry. The children, longing for a mother's love, were delighted at the news, believing they would soon have a kind and caring stepmother. However, their happiness was short-lived, for the new queen was not what they had imagined. The new queen was, in reality, a wicked sorceress with a heart full of jealousy and malice. She despised the young princes and wanted to get rid of them so that she could rule the kingdom without any interference. The young princes were frightened by her, but their loving sister comforted them and encouraged them to stay strong and courageous. Fearing the influence of the princess over her brothers, the wicked queen convinced the king to send the princess away to another country for her studies. Though heartbroken, the princess obeyed her father's wishes and left with hope in her heart. With the princess gone, the evil queen saw her chance to execute her wicked plan. She lured the 11 princes into the garden one evening and, with dark and powerful magic, cast a spell that transformed them into 11 majestic swans. She then chased them far away from the palace, leaving them to wander the skies and lakes. When the princess returned home after her studies, she found the palace gloomy and quiet. Her brothers were nowhere to be seen. To make matters worse, the wicked queen cast another spell on the princess, altering her appearance so drastically that even her own father did not recognize her. Thinking she was a stranger, the king gave her some money and sent her away. Heartbroken and alone, the princess wandered into the forest in search of her brothers. While wandering through the forest, the princess stumbled upon a magical lake with crystal clear water that shimmered like diamonds. Overcome with thirst, she bent down and took a sip. To her astonishment, the spell that had disfigured her face was broken, and her true beauty was restored. Just then, a kind old enchantress appeared and listened to the princess's tale of woe. She revealed that the 11 swans were, in fact, her cursed brothers, and that they could only regain their human forms at night. The princess, overjoyed, longed to see her brothers again. The enchantress explained that to break the curse completely, the princess must weave 11 magical shirts from enchanted stinging nettles found deep in the forest. However, there was one difficult condition: she had to remain completely silent until the task was completed. If she uttered even a single word, the curse would become permanent. Determined to save her brothers, the princess set to work immediately. The Swan Princes helped her gather the nettles during the day, and at night, when they regained their human forms, they assisted her in weaving the shirts. One day, while collecting nettles in the forest, the princess was spotted by the prince of a neighboring kingdom. Enchanted by her beauty and graceful demeanor, he took her to his palace. However, the princess could not explain her mission, as she had vowed to remain silent. Despite the curious glances and suspicions of the palace courtiers, the princess continued to work tirelessly on the magical shirts in secret. The wise minister of the neighboring kingdom took notice of her dedication and decided to assist her by gathering the enchanted plants she needed. Finally, after many long and silent days and nights, the princess completed the 11 shirts. She hurried to her brothers and threw the enchanted garments over them. In an instant, they were transformed back into their human forms, breaking the curse. At that moment, the princess could finally speak, and she explained everything to the kind prince and his minister. The grateful Swan Princes bowed in gratitude to their sister and the kind-hearted people who had helped them. With the help of the neighboring prince and his army, the princess and her brothers returned to their homeland to reveal the truth to their father, the king. Shocked and heartbroken by the revelation, the king ordered the wicked queen to be banished to a dark dungeon forever. Realizing the mistake of his hasty remarriage, the king promised to protect his children and cherish them with all his heart. To express his gratitude, the king gave his daughter's hand in marriage to the kind neighboring prince, and the kingdom rejoiced in their happiness. This tale teaches us the values of love, patience, and determination. No matter how difficult the circumstances, courage and perseverance can overcome even the darkest of magic. True love and sacrifice always triumph over evil. Bye-bye everyone. See you tomorrow.